What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Divine Reflection of Verb Culture. I'm going to do one of my new pieces real quick from my new project, Rhythm, Rhymes, and Revolution, entitled Save the Children. So, check it out. Let me know what you think. This is not a curious case of Benjamin Button, but all of a sudden, you can be history. Your actions create your legacy. So upon you I summons a miraculous pregnancy of new ideas for change that will not be aborted, but through labor be supported, and only good news will be reported. There'll be no more stories about killing and spilling of blood for unnecessary reasons. See, this birth will change the season, and unbelievers will again start believing, and dreamers will again start achieving. You are receiving the message, so it is up to you to pass it on to the next generation. But leaders, they are still awaiting. But we must first start by relating to our youth, replacing the lies with the truth, that the battle is not between each other, but between good and evil, and the retrieval of our positions as kings and queens is still obtainable as long as our focus is sustainable, and we no longer be distracted by the materials to which we are attracted to. These are the very things used to be that test for you. So do you pass or do you fail? Do you see heaven or burn in hell? Does your faith in the end prevail, or do your soul you place for sale? It is time to remove the illusions and reveal what's real. This is not a fire drill. This is not a test of the emergency broadcasting system. But this here is life. And FEMA can't save them. Only we can raise them. So parents, get involved. It is time for us to tell them to cut that game off and get a book. Some of their little tails need to be shook. Some of them darn cell phones need to be took. Some of the mouths need to be washed out with soap, because we can't raise leaders that speak a language that's broken. That is not the way to be outspoken. But this is a rebellion. There's not just one, but there are millions. It is time to save the children. They're lost, and we need to lead them. They act out because they don't think we see them. They don't even feel like we need them. So they act up and convert to killing themselves and others, their own sisters and brothers. Where are the fathers and mothers? Step up and remove the covers. Expose the hurt and pain, the stress and strain, the pressures of life they face. Social status, gender and race, even sexuality. Through promiscuity, some of them seek liberty only to find HIV. Now they're dead at 23, locked in jails or on the streets, numb to violence. Our children are suffering in silence, and no wonder they're wilding out, because we're too damn busy to straighten them out. We're so quick to plop them down in front of a TV and expose them to things they don't need to see. This is an epidemic. What they see, they will mimic. This is not a social gimmick, but a catastrophe. Save the children before we lose them. Through neglect, we mentally abuse them. It's not their fault, so we can't accuse them. They need our help, so we can't refuse them and excuse them for not knowing any better. But this is causing casualties. The media is full of tragedies involving our children, our future, our culture. Their brains are on the verge of rupture, aneurysm of the mind. And don't forget that no child gets left behind, but child neglect is a crime. Now is the time. Now is the time. Now is the time to save them. Thank you. That's the piece.